Now, there's always a really small period in the Ninjago community where we see some amazing Ninjago concept art revealed to us, usually from the people behind the show themselves. And this year, it is no different, as we have some brand new Ninjago Seabound concept art to actually go over, which is precisely what we will be going through in today's video, so let's get straight into this. So for the sake of keeping today's video at a relatively short time frame, we are just going to be going the first 5 Seabound concept art images, and yeah, I will be making a separate video on other concept arts that have been revealed to us, hopefully. But yeah, let's get straight into this. So first of all, we have a look at what some of the villains could have looked like, and the Temple of the Endless Sea itself. So for the temple itself, to be honest, it's not looking realistically that much different. A lot of the colours are still the same, a lot of the overall shaping on the buildings are still the same, but yeah, just looks pretty cool there. And then there are these big 3 main villains. I'd imagine the middle one is what Kalmar was going to look like at the beginning, but then obviously they changed it. And yeah, this looks like a more dark version of everything. There are also these 2 other people off to the side, which I can only imagine are kind of generals of sorts. Think of the SOG with Ultraviolet and Mr. E, but yeah, just in this kind of Seabound, Malopia location. And yeah, I really like the look of these villains. They look a lot darker than what we actually got, as I said, and yeah, I like the designs of those 2 off to the side especially. There is one kind of green one and then one female looking one. Yeah, I really like the look of this. And then there is also a Hydra Whipper at the front there, just going up to the steps. Yeah, overall I'm a big fan of this concept art. Looks really, really cool. I kind of wish the villains did actually look like this. That would have been awesome to see. Next up, we have a look at what maybe does appear to be Lloyd, perhaps, in his scuba suit, exploring the bottom of the ocean. Now, the reason I say it may be Lloyd is because in the back, it's kind of giving off Hydromech vibes. I don't know if that's just me, but that glass window kind of does look like that. I don't know, maybe it's just a stretch, but yeah, this could be any of the ninja, I guess, really, maybe even Nia. But yeah, they seem to be exploring some treasure here on the floor. So yeah, definitely a different vibe going on, because treasure and stuff like that was never really a prominent thing in the slightest with the actual Seabound that we got. So yeah, maybe they're kind of going for a more pirate approach, I guess, with all of this treasure. That could have been cool. I mean, yeah, we didn't really get to see that at all. I'm not really too sure how I'd feel about that. But yeah, it definitely does look interesting. There's not too much to say here other than the fact that it does look pretty cool. Now, next up, we get to see a big shot of Wojira and her unfinished design attacking Ninjago, and this one is absolutely amazing. I love the artwork here. And then on the top of Wojira, we do actually see what seems to be the main villain, so you know, probably Kalmar. And yeah, they seem to be attacking the city of Ninjago, and yeah, Wojira looks really menacing, I've got to say. Looks really scary and very menacing. Yeah, Wojira doesn't really look that much different from the actual final design, to be honest, which definitely can't be said for a lot of the other concept art here. But yeah, Wojira looks really awesome. And yeah, I really do love the overall design of this image here. Would have been really cool to see. Now, next up, I'm not really even too sure what this is. Maybe some kind of artifact that Kalmar had or something like that. I'm not really too sure. It does give off Mega Weapon vibes for sure, you know, with that overall shape. But to be honest, there's not really too much to say here. It looks cool. I mean, you know, I don't really mind that we didn't actually see it, but it looks solid, and it's interesting to see what we could have actually seen in the show. Yeah, looks really cool here. And then finally, I believe we've got what seems to be a big ninja scuba vehicle and a ninja below, exploring some kind of, perhaps, abandoned, I don't even know, maybe some kind of abandoned aquatic castle? Not really too sure. And then, oh, and actually at the bottom of the image here, it does actually say Temple of the Trident, so I guess that's our answer there. But yeah, it looks really cool. I love the whole sort of misty, foggy vibe they've got going on at the bottom. It makes it look a bit more menacing, scary, if that's even the right word for it here. It looks really awesome, and I do love the design of that ninja ship. Maybe that is going to be Kai's ship, because that does look pretty red to me. And then it does also just say crab towards the back. Yeah, that would have been a really cool set to actually see, although it probably would have been relatively expensive, just judging from how it looks here. So yeah, I can kind of see they wouldn't have gone along with that for the final product. But yeah, this image is probably one of my favourites. It's probably in my top 2. I am a really big fan of this one. But for Seabound concept art, that is basically going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this nice new look at some of the unfinished concept regarding Seabound, and I do hope you all enjoyed today's video. As usual, if you did enjoy today's video, please do feel free to drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel and are interested in seeing a lot of content similar to this, then please also consider subscribing to the channel with that notification bell turned on. And with all of this being said though guys, I will see you all in my next video coming out very, very soon. Goodbye!